Oh, well, that was a day, huh? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm driving home finally after a long, tedious day of dealing with motherfuckers all day. I did get a lot of Twitter time in there though. It's amazing. Every day, ever since I got put basically on desk duty. Fucking every day I'm learning something new, and I get freaked out a little more every single day by this planet and the fucking place we live. So, yeah, fucking. What's up, Sean? Damn, Eddie Law, you back again? Can't get enough of your fans? Oh, dude, you guys are the shit, man. I hang out with you guys all day if I could. What's up, Andy? So yeah, fucking. Obviously, if you watched this before, you already know what's up. If you haven't seen this before, it's one of those things where I just talk about whatever I saw, read, whatever the fuck happened throughout the day. And what was the first thing? John Jones, I guess. Now he didn't leak it out. He just admitted it straight up that he's fighting on April 23rd, which I believe is a date for the Madison Square Garden card. So, I mean, as long as New York acts right, that should go down, right? And that should be the fight, him and Cormier. So it's what it is. Been laughing all day with you guys. Yeah, Mike. We've been going back. We've all basically hang on fucking Twitter, so just going back and forth on shit. So yeah, John Jones saying he's gonna fight April 23rd. That's the MSG day in New York, or date in New York. And again, it hasn't been completely legalized MMA as far as being able to do that in New York. But I mean, maybe they're that confident that's gonna happen, or it's just lip service like it's been for the last 2-3 years, just trying to get people hyped up for it. And have them put pressure on New York. But as long as that culinary union's there, it's gonna be, whoa, fucker, she's got a stroller, you prick, what the hell? Wow. First of all, ladies, if you have a kid and you're trying to push a stroller across the street in the middle, and you're trying to get across the street, go to the fucking crosswalk. If you have a child in a stroller, this lady's going right in the middle of the intersection, not even the intersection, the middle of the fucking, this is a long ass street right here. Right in the middle of the street, she's crossing it. And this other guy, I don't know if he saw her or not, but he was this close to killing her, man. That was fucked up. Wow. Alright. Look, whether or not the law's on your side as far as who has the right of way and all that shit, if you hit a lady with a kid, and you fucking kill him, that's still on your ass, man. That's horse shit. Wow, totally took me off. Don't be running over no babies. Nah, I'm not, motherfucker. I saw this motherfucker just almost kill this dude out, or kill this chick. As soon as Jones destroys DC, he should call out Kane, even if he's not champion. I mean, look, let's be honest. John Jones looks huge at this point, and he's gonna as he gets older, he's gonna get bigger. It's gonna be a harder wake up for him to 205. Right now, he's saying he can still do it for no problem. I believe him, but sooner or later, he will be a heavyweight. That's gonna happen. You know what I mean? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back and forth just for the fuck of it. Beats on a heavyweight, comes back down, defends his belt once he gets it back and all that. I am on your side, my friend. But if he goes back and forth in weight classes, I would not be surprised whatsoever if he did that shit for sure, at all. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure it's going to happen. But no, he's going to come back to 205, get his belt back, maybe defend it a few times, and then go up to heavyweight, take that belt, defend it till he's decides he doesn't want to until another bad motherfucker shows up, or until he decides he don't want to fight no more. That love him or hate him, he's a bad dude. So Jones versus Kane, who wins? Jones. Especially if the Kane that showed up against Verdum, Jones. And if the Kane that showed up against JDS shows up, Jones. I think Jones is the best we got on the planet. Really, seriously. And that was before he was even focused. Now he's focused. He's lifting and shit, looking like a beast. Whoo! By the way, his brother, I think he might be older. I think he might be his older brother. Whatever. Chandler Jones, who plays defensive end for the Patriots. Have you seen the size of that guy? He could fight in the heavyweight division. You think Jones can handle heavyweight, especially at 265er? DC dropped down. Hell yeah, I think Jones can handle heavyweight. Because whoa, what the fuck going on here? Oh no, I hope they're okay. Shh, that dude's limping. There's a nasty car crash right here. Of course that chick's crying. Whoa, fuck, that looks bad. I hope they're okay. Oh, here comes the ambulance. Okay, they're okay. God damn, we're seeing some crazy shit. If DC can, Jones can. Oh, absolutely. If DC can handle heavyweight, Jones can handle heavyweights, for sure. If DC could drop down and win, Jones can go up and win. And here's the question, though. And I forgot who put this on Twitter, so if it was one of you guys, let me know. I'll give you credit. But I read it on Twitter just very quickly. John Jones versus DC, loser goes to heavyweight. That sounds good to me. If DC loses, he's not getting a rematch. You know what I'm saying? If DC loses to John Jones, loses his belt to John Jones, you're not getting the third fight unless it's an epic-ass fight, which I don't think it's going to be. But yeah, unless it's like a big-time, epic-ass fucking Frankie Edgar, was it Gray Maynard? Gray Maynard? I want to say Gray Maynard? Back and forth battle, or something insane fight that you need to see a third one for sure. Unless that happens, we're not seeing a rematch, and at that point you might as well just move on. So I think when Jones beats DC, he's going back up. For a second I thought the law peeped that heavyweight ass. I'll chill. But yeah, man, fucking if John Jones beats when John Jones beats DC, he already admits he can't beat Kane. You're talking about DC or John Jones? Because I think John Jones beats Kane. I don't think DC beats Kane. Oh yeah, DC can't beat Kane. I don't think DC can beat Kane. Although I think that'd be a good fight. I think it'd be a pretty good fight. The wrestling aspect would kind of go out the window, and I think Kane beats him on striking, no problem. I do like DC striking, mind you, but I think Kane beats DC, no problem in striking. I think it'd be a good fight though. I don't think we'll ever see it. So not to mention DC's what 35 years old, 36 years old, something like that. I don't think he's got a very long, a whole lot longer left in the fight game. John Jones, meanwhile, has a pretty nice long time to go, I think. So this is gonna be insane. John Jones comes back just in time, for Ronda to fall and John Jones to rise again. It's gonna be crazy. Other shit going on in the world. Not really in the world. This shit okay. When I was going around doing sales and shit and having to go around the valley all day and in truck and all that, talking to clients face to face and everything, and I never had time to sit down and read anything or listen to stuff online unless I had an iPod. I didn't really care for much, and when I get home I'm so tired anyway. I just want to talk to my friends and check out. Pee Wee Herman could beat Kane right now. All right, Andy, chill. Okay. Depends. Yeah. That's one thing we could talk about real quick. I'm curious to see Kane in his next fight. Will he be the old Kane? That's exactly what I want to talk about. If somebody gets beat the way Kane, especially the way Kane got beat, all right, are they ever the same again? For example, will Ronda Rousey ever be the same again? Now that she's not that undefeated, now that the aura of unbeatable is gone, because it's gone, all right? Now that the aura of unbeatable for Ronda Rousey's gone, will she get it back? Now that Kane, first of all, Kane got knocked out by JDS, and everyone's like, oh, that happens to... That's the big difference between those two losses. Because Kane got finished in both. Kane getting knocked out by JDS, people were like, wow, JDS is a better motherfucker, but, a puncher, it happens, right? Verdum beats Kane, especially the way Kane looked, and something was way different in that, right? So now Kane is beatable. Back and forth before JDS, or before Verdum choked him out, Kane was unbeatable. He's a monster. And so that aura of a monster is kind of gone from Kane too. I wonder if in his own mind that's gone as well, So I think that's definitely going to affect the Kane that shows up in the cage in Vegas. But I think it's in Vegas. But correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I think Verdum took a lot more away than JDS took away from Kane. Because then Kane came back and just starched JDS horribly. And for 2 fights and made us feel real bad for JDS. And then Verdum, the way Verdum finished him, and people were kind of shocked. I was shocked. Andy, of course, wasn't shocked. Jesse wasn't shocked. I was shocked because that's my guy. It's honestly one of my favorite fighters ever. So, yeah. So, anyway, as long as when Kane is done, as long as they don't try to put him as an analyst anywhere, I'll be happy. That guy can't speak Spanish for shit, and he's born in English. Was it the more training at altitude that Verdum had? Yes, definitely. You got to respect Verdum for being the older, wiser fighter and being able to say, hey, we're going to higher altitude. Yeah, I could probably fight okay if I just showed up. But you know what? Let's prepare. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Fights and, the one thing that's consistent in sports, in all sports, is that you don't win the fight, you don't win the game, you don't win whatever you're trying to win at the place. You win in preparation, right? So, not much waiting to clock out and go home. I hear you, man. I'm on my way home right now. Yeah, in preparation. And Verdum did probably, I think, we're just talking MMA right now, dude. John Jones, Kane, and all that. But I think Verdum, the way he prepared, he beat Kane before Kane even showed up in Mexico. That dude was there with a fight camp, had all his guys with him, spent the money. Something was off with Kane. Definitely too, but we'll talk about it in a second, because there was definitely something off with Kane. But Verdum just showed up, man. Showed up way more prepared, way more powerful, ready to deal with everything. Jones is juicing. Relax. He's not juicing. That guy's just a freak of nature. He hit the genetic lottery. That whole family did, by the way. But Verdum hits the, Verdum just prepared like a professional. And Kane was arrogant. Thought that his cardio just would be enough, and it's not. He's coming for Cormier's head. You're talking about Jones? Yeah, of course he's coming for Cormier's head. He's going to get his belt back, that's for sure. But we're going to see a different Kane from now on. But the other thing about Kane that might have been off, I mean, obviously the injuries. That dude's constantly injured. Out for years, for like a year or two before he actually fought. And then to do a fight on a big stage and fight at altitude was a tall order for a guy that didn't feel like preparing for that altitude. You can't be cocky outwardly, right? With the press, you could be like if there's one thing you got to give McGregor a credit for, if you really don't like him. I know Andy doesn't like him. I don't think he was arrogant. He just didn't prepare. No. I mean, no. There was a bit of arrogance. We got to admit that, all right? That he was arrogant to think that his cardio was good enough to just show up in Mexico 2 weeks before and be ready. I hope DC trains hard for this fight. I want to see a war. I think we're going to see one. I think we're going to see a war for a round, and then maybe like a round or two, but I think we're going to see a shocking finish by John Jones. I think we're in for a treat, big time. I don't think they're going to go back and forth at all. I don't think first of all, I don't think it goes 5 rounds. I think John Jones shows up. There's a war for a first round, kind of a war in the second round. And in the third, John Jones finishes him in some ridiculous manner where it's going to shock the shit out of all of us. And maybe have Twitter take a moment of silence and some shit. While everyone kind of processes what the hell just happened. I think Gustafsson fight helped Cormier. No, for sure, the Gus fight helped Cormier. But John Jones is a different monster, man. Way different. Full-time John Jones is going to be scary. Full-time John Jones is already scary. He hasn't even fought yet. And I guarantee when that fight is made, the odds come out, if they're not already out, because Vegas jumps the gun all the time. And it's going to be some huge upset soon, maybe. But if and when the odds come out, for sure John Jones is the favorite. For sure. Okay? For sure. All right. So yeah, but what I'll say about preparation, you got to give McGregor a lot of credit for being an asshole, an arrogant prick. Be funny, but being an asshole and kind of arrogant, talking all this kind of shit, and still being able to prepare for his fights. That dude trains. It's for real. That guy actually does go train. So, and he shows up ready to fight, injured or not. Because he had a blown knee in his last fight against Mendez and still, won. So, again, 2 week notice Mendez. Though it's kind of I wonder what really went on with that. I heard some of the Vegas casinos had to close because they weren't sure. Okay, yeah. So he says definitely. Enough people bet on Holly Holm that what casino was it? I had the name too. The Bellagio, I think it was what it was. Had to close down for an hour because they didn't have enough cash to pay people for their Holly Holm bets. How insane is that? Mind you, I guarantee no one bet other than that guy that bet $20,000. Everyone probably threw down $100, maybe $200 on Holly Holm. If you're in Vegas, you're gonna lose that money anyway, more than likely. And they came out. I don't know how much that would translate to, but depending on the odds, but definitely, they made some good. They made a decent amount of cash. But enough people put bets down on Holly Holm, they had to shut down the Bellagio for an hour. One guy bet $5,000 and made 45. Jeez, man, why can't I get that fucking lucky? Man, and I don't like to gamble. I work too hard for my money, so I really don't like gambling. But maybe I need to learn how. I don't know how it all works, and maybe start betting on some upsets. For example, I don't know who the favorite is for RDA Cerrone. I'm assuming it's RDA, but I'd bet Cerrone a little bit here. I would bet in a fight again. What's the other title fight that's coming up? Oh, by the way, Greg Jackson's, what? Just won a title fight? 2 more title fights to go? What? I put money on Cowboy. I would too. I like Cowboy. I put money on Cowboy. RDA is a bad motherfucker though, for sure. I'm interested to see how he shows up. I can't wait for that Lawler Condit fight though. I know for sure you guys can't either. This fight is gonna be awesome. And I'm picking Condit, by the way. So if my picks go correctly, by the way, I put money on Cruz to beat Dillashaw. I got my money on Cruz as well. But if my predictions go the way I think they're gonna go, we're gonna have Cowboy be a champ, Condit be a champ, Holly's already got it, John Jones gonna get it. 4 champions in one gym. Has that ever happened before? Anybody know? I know, AKA had Kane and DC for like a week, as champs. But has anyone else done that before? 4 champions, Rockhold. A lot of people, you know what? A lot of people disagree with me. I got Rockhold. Dude, Lawler's not gonna knock out Condit. All right, that's gonna be a war. It's gonna go all 5 rounds, but I think it's gonna go all 5 rounds. With if anyone's gonna finish somebody, Waterson is a working potential. Put money on Rockhold, Condit and Cruz and Cowboy and Aldo. Yeah, I can see that as well. With a Conor versus Aldo, can CM stay at 145 Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor is going to go to 155 after this fight. I believe it 100%. Look, every weigh-in we see Conor at, jeez, that guy looks horrible. If Aldo wins, Dana's going to crawl into a hole. Again, if you guys haven't watched the fighter and the kid, Brendan Schaub's reaction or impression of Dana White after Ronda Rousey lost, it was kind of like, fuck! Unsure on Rockhold versus Weidman, though. I got Rockhold. Mostly because I'm not convinced Weidman is going to show up 100% in that fight. And the way Rockhold trains, people can shit on AKA all they want. Rockhold trains ready to go. And he shows up ready to go. It's a big hole for Dana, yeah. Yeah. If Conor McGregor loses, it's going to be riding on John Jones for sure. And even then, they need somebody else to step up. I hope everyone stays healthy on that card, dude. Even if you don't believe in any kind of deity, throw a little prayer out to the universe every day. Just keep them healthy, please. Everybody on the card. That's a ridiculous card. So, by the way, if you guys even thought about that shit, we got a Thursday night card, a Friday night card, and a Saturday night card. That's a weekend of MMA. That's going to be awesome. Because there's good fights on every single card. Great card this weekend. Actually, there's 3 cards this weekend. 4, if you include Lion fights. You got Lion fights tomorrow night, Bellator tomorrow night, World Series of Fighting tomorrow night. I wish they would split those around a little bit, but whatever. And UFC 1 today this weekend. Headline Magny versus Gastelum. You guys tell me who you got, but I'm picking Magny. I'm a Gastelum fan, by the way. I like Gastelum a lot, other than when he fucking misses weight, but Magny's going to get him. Bellator is a dog shit card. Don't bother. But they get lucky sometimes. Like there's been at least 2 times that I can remember where I said it was a dog shit card, and it was just great performances all around. So it's not a bad watch, but it's just who's on it. Manhuff against who? By the way, they had a piece on the internet. I forgot who. They tweeted it out. I didn't even click on it, but it was interesting. Bellator, yeah. It was interesting. Bellator's headliner, Kato, I think his name is. He's a French guy. His sister was actually at a restaurant that got shot up on that night in Paris where they started shooting shit up. So, Bellator. If you want to be bored, watch Bellator. So, I got Magny and Lama Cejudo winning. That's my picks, actually. That's exactly my picks. There you go. I got Magny choking out Gastelum. Okay. Take it back. I got Magny by decision because I think Gastelum's going to gas out and Magny's got a gas tank on him. Cejudo should win that fight without a problem, honestly. And, Ricardo Lamas is a bad motherfucker, and Diego Sanchez is kind of like a rock and sock and robot at this point. The second he even hears a bell, and I'm talking about when you smack him, you hear bells. The second he hears a bell, it's done. Do I think Cejudo wins by knockout? If Cejudo wins by knockout, we get a title shot. I don't want him to get a title shot. He's not ready. He's nowhere near ready. No one's ready, but he's definitely not ready for that fight. So I hope he doesn't get it, to be honest with you. I really hope he doesn't get that title shot yet. I think he needs just to start a few more guys, keep getting better, grow a little older, get more experience. He's only got like 8 or 9 fights, I think. And then maybe he'll be ready for a fight with DJ, which he'll probably lose. Yeah. Anyway, and then who else is on this card that I care about? Honestly, it's a really good card. It's low key really good card. No one's even talking about it. I'm definitely talking about it. On Saturday before the cards, we're gonna do a preview show, so we'll be talking about it. No gold shorts for Henry. Yeah, please don't do that shit again, man. Stop. Can't wait for my future baby mama fight, Thug Rose. What's your thoughts on Dolce's latest weight cuts? Not gonna lie to you, I haven't paid attention other than Ronda. That's an interesting one though. Ronda didn't look right at all. She looked really bad. So I wonder if that had something to do with it. And among a bunch of other stuff. Who else had a really shitty weight cut with him? She did look sick. She did not look good. Add that up with everything, and then she got out there with an attitude, and shit just fucking came down. By the way, I'm not convinced BJ Penn's weight cut. Oh yeah, BJ Penn and him were going back and forth with shit too. Who knows? BJ Penn's a fucking hardhead dude. Hendricks stopped working with him, so he didn't even make it to the fucking show this time. And so, but here's the thing about BJ. BJ was a hardhead anyway. BJ was famous for not liking to train. So what makes you think he'd want to actually cut weight correctly and listen to every single thing, every bit of Dolce's instructions? So that's my thing with look. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not a fan of Dolce. I actually got his Dolce diet book because I was curious about it. So he wanted to try it, and I didn't like it very much. But he didn't miss. But did he miss weight the first time with Dolce and then second weight and he made it? Yes, that was one. But that's also because Johnny Hendricks eats like shit. So, he owns that fucking barbecue joint. Okay. Johnny Hendricks, something's not right there. I'll say that much. Something's not right. Yeah, Dallas. But something's not right with Johnny Hendricks mentally. I'm 99% sure something's like off with that guy. Here's a rumor, and I hate to say it because it's a rumor from somebody that's credible-ish, I guess, that they're talking GSP coming back for 200. They're trying to get him to do it. He's obviously doing his little 6-week fight camp, find out if he can. That would be interesting to see who they pair him up with. Because they're talking about making Anderson Silva, Vitor Belfort, which takes the Silva GSP fight out. People argue they don't want to see that fight. I want to see that fight. Gaslam said he's going to prove everyone wrong who doubted his weight issue tomorrow. Yeah, okay, dude. If he shows up and he hits 169, I'll stop talking to him. I'll stop doubting him on his weight issue. Until he does that, I don't care. Only with Freddie Roach, though. Yeah. He only did it was mostly a boxing camp or striking camp. Which, like, I'm 100% confident in GSP's wrestling and his jiu-jitsu. It's just, that's his strongest base, I think. All right. What else I want to throw out here before I have to get off here and go take a nap after a long fucking day? The feminist shit that I was like talking about. I'll talk about it on Twitter. If she can make it, will we ever see Cyborg at 135 or 140? I'm hearing on people's podcast people that Ronda needs camp change. Yep, Ronda needs to change her camp for sure. There's no way around it. Needs to go to an MMA camp, not just a boxing gym. That Freddie Roach even said her boxing was dog shit. It looked terrible. So, Cyborg at 135 or 140. GSP will bring JWP in again if he's gonna come back. Hopefully. John Wayne Parr's a bad motherfucker, man, and I loved hearing his what he said with Rogan on Rogan's podcast. This last time he was on there about him. What do I think about Mayweather offering to help her? It's just a joke. Whatever. It's stupid. Mayweather's Mayweather. He's gonna say the dumbest shit. By the way, on the entire planet, if Mayweather would get the worst fucking slide of shit on social media and on the internet and everywhere if he had lost. So good for him that he didn't ever lost, because it would have been 30 times Ronda. Ronda should work with John Wayne Parr too. Fuck yeah. No, fuck yeah, make that happen. Whoo! Can you imagine if John Wayne Parr, if she trained with John Wayne Parr for a year, and she came in with just even decent kicks. Ooh, she would starch some chicks. Cyborg at 135 or 140? 140. 140. I think she made too big of a deal. Her and Tito were like, she's going to die if she makes 135. And then she goes, I think she makes 135. And then she goes, I can make 135. No, I don't want her at Roof for Sport. No, I don't want her anywhere near Roof for Sport. Ben Askren is there. Mind you, by the way, did CM Punk put like a hex on that entire camp? CM Punk shows up, Ben Askren almost loses, has to poke someone's eye out to fucking survive and keep his belt. Pettis loses. Sergio Pettis loses. Damn. So, by the way, I want to see that motherfucker fight. You can't fucking advertise this son of a bitch fighting and no. I forgot you said he hated. Yeah. Oh yeah. But and I don't want to see her at Rufus Sport. I want to see her, Alliance MMA, aka, fucking aka Thailand would be the shit for her. CM Punk won't fight. I don't know. We'll find out. He just avoided surgery. He rehab, but it takes a long time to be ready for a fight. I think he's starting to find that out. American top team for Ronda? I don't think so, man. I just don't. I think maybe I'm basing it off of whether she's ready to relocate, right? Because if she's not ready to leave California, Alliance, aka Kings MMA, are the spots for her, right? If she's willing to leave, ATT would be a decent spot. Go over there with Robbie. If Holly Holm wasn't at Jackson's MMA, yeah. Definitely not Power MMA. Don't go there. Where else should she not go? The lab will be interesting, but I don't think she wants to come out here. Yeah, I don't think she wants to leave California either, man. That's where she's from. That's part of like what makes her her. That's where all her friends live, but I don't think she wants to leave that. But I argue, if you want to get better at something, right, you should be willing to make yourself uncomfortable and be used to being uncomfortable. She talks about that all the time, by the way, being uncomfortable. And so I think maybe leaving California, leaving home for a while. And if you read her book, she was gone from home forever. She's lived all over the world, basically. So, maybe I don't think she wanted to leave. Yeah, I think so too. Cruz being there would be just a huge help for her, footwork-wise and even wrestling-wise. But if she's willing to leave, ATT's okay. Black Zalians would be hilarious if she showed up there. I don't think she will, but it'd be funny to me. I'd laugh my ass off. I hope not, though, because I can't stand their jackass owner. Where else could she go? I'm trying to scramble my brain, trying to figure out where she could go. Her mom used to send to different coaches. Yeah. Ronda Rousey's mom, Dr. Anne-Marie, used to send her to different coaches. There was one of them, this guy, Big Jim. You read her book, Big Jim. Then she would send her to different coaches to learn different things. She used to leave Travis Brown. He cursed her. Well, I don't know if karma really is a bitch, but, yeah. Who knows if that'll last? Think about it. If you start a relationship with somebody and it's just packed with stress from the outside, and then it's gonna creep in at some point, and so I don't think that's not fair to say. No, you're right. It's not fair to say. It really isn't fair to say because it's not Travis Brown's fault, but he definitely added a level of stress, I think, right, with his situation and the media scrutiny that he had, just adding it. Yeah, he was over the airport. Well, he should be. That's his girlfriend, so should be at the airport with her. But no, I agree with Mike. It's not fair to say that it's because of him, but he definitely added a level of stress, I think, or a degree of stress to it, right, along with everything else. So, it's weird. I don't know. What else? What else I want to talk about before I go? I was kind of poking fun at the younger generation with all the shit they're bitching about now on Twitter. He needs to get a situation squared away, though. 100%. He needs to figure out what's going on. In fact, I don't know why he hasn't volunteered to be like, hey, look, this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. I know it's a personal thing. I shouldn't be having to talk about it, but I'm gonna clear it up, shut you guys up, and for the sake of my girl Rhonda, this is what happened. Okay, this is what evidence I got, and if you guys accept it from here, cool. If you don't, okay. At that point, there's nothing I can do about it. But Travis Brown's the kind of guy that's he's really hard-headed. He's not gonna do something like that. So, and that is really asking a lot from Travis Brown to open up such a private thing that happened in his life. Honestly, that's between him, the law, and his ex chick. But I don't know. They're trying to just wait for it to go away and blow over, and it will sooner or later. Especially if Does he have a fight lined up? I think he's fighting Matt Mitrione, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to fight Matt Mitrione. I don't know when, but he fights him. And he'll probably start him. He'll probably beat Matt Mitrione. Yeah. So, what else is going on? Well, he said he said on the MMA Hour she has mental issues. Who has mental issues? Ronda? Or, oh, no, sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm mixed up. No, Travis Brown's talking about his ex-chick saying she has mental issues. I believe it. No, I take it back. I can't say I believe it. I don't know her. But that would make sense, I guess. But again, all she has is Instagram, and that's the only way she can put out anything. He can go on a show that everyone, not everyone, but that a lot of people watch and listen to, and say whatever he wants. So that's getting played out in the court of public opinion. But you know, from going on from when I first started the picture, I went right to her Instagram, and you know, likes attention, puts things out there, whatever. So who knows? No, I'm not saying hello to your city, bro. All right, fuck the Spurs. And just messing with you. San Antonio's the shit, honestly. I've never been there, but there's actually people that live here that I know that are from San Antonio, and they're actually pretty cool people. I always ask them, why'd you leave? You basically traded one place for another with more traffic, and it turns out they just got a better job offer out here. So, I like people from San Antonio. I'm not gonna lie, but the Spurs can go for themselves, especially Manu Ginobili. My coworker's never seen Periscope. Oh, what's up? How you guys doing? I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Hello, San Antonio. What the fuck is up? When the Suns and Spurs play, though, you guys can go fuck yourselves. Straight up. Suns Spurs go down, we're enemies. After the game, we're buds again. So, anyway, I gotta get out of here, fellas. I'm expecting. I got a text from my sister not too long ago saying she's gonna drop off Oliver, so because she needs to go do something at the doctor or something. With my brother-in-law, who just seems to always be sick or something. Anyway, so. I gotta go get ready for that, which means I'm not working out or anything, so I'm gonna chill. Later, Andy. See you, Mike. Thanks for hanging, guys. Thanks for hanging, Daniel. Hope you have get a nice little break before you have to go to your next job today. I don't know if that's tonight or later. All right, you too, man. Have a good one. Take a break, man. Get some rest. And thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for the Morning Glory Friday edition, last one of the week, and of course the drive. Ooh, at 3 a.m., dude. Well, an hour later, you know what? I'll join you an hour later when I'm at work, when I'm waking up to go to work. You're probably already be at work, so tomorrow's going to be a busy day for me especially. So, all right, fellas, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. See ya.